And back on part 2 of WPSD Local 6 Legal Line, visiting with attorneys from the Bryant Law Center, Paducah, Mayfield, and Louisville. And we have covered mesothelioma in part 1. We're now switching over to nursing home abuse and neglect. Someone says, I went to visit my dad in the nursing home and was told by the staff that I can only visit them in the dining room. Is it legal for them to not let me in their bedroom?
No, you should be suspicious of that. If it's your father, you have a right to visit him in his room unless he's told the staff that he does not want to see you or you can't come into his room. So unless he's done that, and you know, most of the time your father probably hasn't done that, then you have a right to go into his room. Unless it's like a public, the church has come to sing to the people in the nursing home, they can't go into his private room. But your father, you have a right, and you know, family members have a right to go into the room. And I would strongly urge anyone that has someone in the nursing home to make consistent and regular visits into the room and to check on your family members, check on their health, their mental and their physical health, to make sure that they're doing well. Because a lot of times they're not in good shape already and you don't know, and they can't speak for themselves, or you want to make sure that their physical and mental health is doing well. So be consistent and be insistent that you go back and that you see your father. And if they don't let you, get a hold of an attorney quickly.
Next question comes from someone who says, my sister has dementia and I am concerned she won't even be able to tell me if she's being abused, and worse, she won't even realize it. Is there anything that I can do to protect her from this?
Sure. Sure. Yeah. You could put a camera in the room. You do have to get permission from the nursing home and from your sister. The other things you can do are what I've already talked about. You can visit regularly, check on her mental health, which may be difficult if she has dementia. Make sure that she's not dehydrated, see if she has any bed sores, that's something to look for. Make sure that she's being, look for weight loss. I've already said look for hydration, but the things, just your sister, and so see if there's any changes in her physically or mentally. And the best thing you can do with someone in a nursing home is just to visit them, look at the room, is the room clean, is it being kept clean, make sure that none of her belongings are missing. If you have power of attorney, look at her bank accounts. Make sure no one's getting in her bank accounts. But if she's not able to tell you what's going on, then look at what's going on around her and with her body, physically and mentally, because if that doesn't look right, then it's not right. There's some good nursing homes and there's some bad nursing homes. And there's, some bad players in nursing homes and some good ones. So just you need to use your common sense and to make sure that you don't see any red flags. And if you do, bed sores are one of the worst things and things that happen commonly. But if they're being moved, then that shouldn't happen. But if there are bed sores, that can get bad very quickly. You need to bring that to the staff's attention and to get a hold of an attorney if you see those.
Emily Roark and Mark Bryant, our guests today on Local 6 Legal Line, discussing mesothelioma as well as nursing home abuse and neglect. If you'd like to review either one of these segments, they'll be online shortly at WPSDLocal6.com.